So we're going to get right into stress. What is stress? It's basically over 95% of doctors' visits anywhere in the world are caused by stress. Over 95%. So what does that mean? How does that work? The most basic thing you need to know about stress is when your body thinks it's in a threatening environment. This is like, pretty serious human evolution stuff. We can handle a certain amount of stress, a certain amount, and then recover and still be healthy. But we're constantly conditioned to be in a reality where we're in constant and consistent stress. I mean, drive to work every day in Melbourne, it's full on, and you can feel that energy around you of people just like, wow, so we're constantly telling our body that it's in a threatening environment. And this is coming from so many different angles. So what does the human body do when it thinks it's under threat? It does one pretty simple thing. It turns on a thing called the sympathetic nervous system. And so the autonomic nervous system is the subconscious nervous system of the body. This means, subconscious basically means we're not choosing it. This is the body's just automatically doing stuff, right? So let's say we smell smoke right now. A part of your autonomic nervous system is going to be like, or your conscious nervous system is going to be like, oh, it smells smoke, cool. Your subconscious nervous system, autonomic nervous system is going to be like, we should do something about this, we should get out of here or deal with the situation or something like that. And you're going to start releasing different chemicals into your body, like actual stress chemicals to, maybe you've got to run down some stairs or do something or pick someone up and carry them out of the fire, who knows. So there's certain things that are going to happen in your life that are going to cause stress. And the most important thing that happens when stress creates illness in people is that when we activate the sympathetic nervous system, when it activates itself, most of the time our blood is in this part of our body, in our core, or viscera. When we sleep at night, most of your blood's actually here, it just sits in your butt. And when we feel stress, your body goes, okay, fight or flight. So fight or flight, fight something, run away from something. So you just pump all your blood into your limbs. So anyone under stress is constantly pumping blood away from their core, constantly, right, all the time. So what does the viscera of the body do? The viscera of the body is completely related to growth and regeneration and health and immunity, all right? Now, any failure in that area is going to eventually cause illness, all right? So it's pretty far out and it's pretty simple at the same time because most people are under stress and most people are not in an optimum state of health at all. So when you actually start to understand what is causing you stress, understand how to alter your lifestyle, or not even alter your lifestyle, alter the way you think about your lifestyle. Alter the way you think when you're driving your car. It's really amazing. So I'm going to give you an example of the sort of stress that we can experience. You're driving your car to work and you're thinking about two things. You're thinking about being late for work and you're thinking about an argument you just had with your partner at home. So being late for work and actually getting to work, that's in the future. And the argument with your partner is in the past. Now, if you inquire into quantum physics, you'll understand that the future is a wave of possibilities. Hasn't happened yet. And if you look at the past, it's just a wave of possibilities. Perceived past. The argument is an optional past. So, you're stressing about what's going to happen when you're late to work, and you're stressing about the argument. Both are illusions. What's happening in the car? You could be sitting in traffic, you're completely safe. Everything's fine. Might be sipping your coffee, eating a bagel or something. Everything's actually pretty cool in the car. However, you are thinking about two realities which are just illusions and telling your body it's in a completely threatening environment. Maybe you might get fired. Maybe your partner's going to leave you or burn your stuff where you work. And happens. And these are both illusions. And both of these illusions are telling your body that you're in a threatening environment. But you're actually in the car with your bagel and you're just chilling. But you're telling your body you're in a threatening environment. The human body does not know the difference between thinking about something and experiencing it. So if you think about getting attacked by a shark, it's going to freak you out. If you get attacked by a shark, it's going to freak you out. The human body doesn't know. So we've got this whole problem where we re-visualize traumas. So you're in the car, re-visualizing the argument. And to the extent where we might re-visualize the argument over and over and over and over for weeks, right? And this is an interesting thing that happens when you have, maybe, you're feeling pretty angry. And for a week, you think about that argument again. And here's the stimulus, the response is anger. And then for the week, you're thinking about it again and again. That creates a thing called a mood, right? You're in an angry mood for a week, right? But then you keep thinking about it. You don't deal with it. And it creates a thing called a personality trait. And when you have a personality trait, it's actually going to change your genetics, change your epigenetics, and change your body. Where you are, going to put your liver out of balance because it's linked to anger, and you're going to change your body. All from one argument you didn't deal with. All right? There's a really groovy book out there called Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers. It's a pretty crazy title. And there's this whole concept in the book is about the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. Sympathetic, fight or flight. Parasympathetic is rest, digest, and relax and sleep and make love, whatever you want to do, right? Now, so zebras are a bit different to us because they've got stripes. And there's a few other things too. So the zebra's like chilling, eating some grass. And a lion comes along and the zebra's like, oh, lion, we're going to run. So sees the lion, activates, through subconsciously, doesn't choose, activates the sympathetic nervous system, runs away from the lion. It's releasing all these chemicals and it's like being able to focus like hardcore and, dodge around and pumping all this blood into its limbs, maybe has to fight the lion a bit, runs away, gets away, lion's gone, zebra stops and goes, oh, cool. And then, this is the other thing that happens, the parasympathetic nervous system, this is our rest and digest sort of nervous system. It kicks in and the zebra just chills out and starts eating grass again. What do we do in the same situation? This is all from human evolution too. What do? We get there and we stop and the lion's gone and we're like, oh my God, that lion freaked me out. And then we go tell our friends about it. Oh, this lion was there and I was running, I was like, I had to fight it, it was freaky. The next day you wake up and you're like pretty chill and then you're like, oh, that thing with the lion yesterday, oh my God. And we keep thinking about it, right? And we keep thinking about it and we keep thinking about it and we keep thinking about it and we keep telling our body that there's a lion. So when we think about it, it's the same for our body as the actual event. The actual event messed our body up, right, because of the stress chemicals and what's going on, but we keep thinking about it. You have a trauma when you're a kid, a car accident, you're attacked by an animal, argument, we re-visualize. And that's the whole theme of that book, Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers. And why do we get ulcers? We keep thinking about it, right? So again, when you say, look at an ulcer, for example. An ulcer is a bacterial infection in your stomach that creates an ulcer. If you're pumping blood away from that part of your body, you're not going to have the immunity to do that. 10 minutes of sitting in meditation and visualizing gratitude will produce thousands of different types of chemicals in your body for fighting off viruses and bacteria. 10 minutes, gratitude. It's incredible. Or you could think 10 minutes about something really bad and it's going to do the opposite. There's no right or wrong. Your body can do either. It's pretty far out. Now, there's this whole concept of Newtonian physics, which I'm just going to mention. We live in a kind of education system of they call it billiard ball Newtonian physics. You need something to kind of crash into something else to create something happening. That's how we think about nutrition too. So if you've got like an infection, you're going to have a certain amount of this medicine to get the infection. And the whole opposite of that is understanding energy in different realms of healing. The most advanced states of healing are sound and light. Nothing's really crashing into something else. It's frequencies and intention and prayer, and this is the deeper level of all sorts of healing. So this whole concept really is of Newtonian physics is thinking that the outside world is different to the internal world. And this is what you call ecology as well. Ecology is understanding that we are an organism hyphen environment. We're not an organism in an environment. We're not an organism being pushed around by an environment. We're not an organism pushing the environment around for us. The environment we're in and us are the same thing. So if we are in this kind of world of how would you say, negativity and stress, we're going to change our environment as well. So Newtonian physics definitely puts a big stricture and a lot of separation on us. So any inquiry deep into the sort of physics that comes after Newtonian physics really is what you call quantum physics, and understanding that there is no separation. You know, most of the particles in your body are moving in a way that puts them everywhere at once. And this is the way we can kind of experience non-locality. I'm going to say non-local a bit, especially as these workshops graduate. Non-local is a term in physics that means that time and space don't exist. So if you have a premonition about something happening tomorrow and it does happen, that's a non-local premonition. That means that you are feeling something that hasn't happened yet. So that means that time doesn't really matter for that premonition. Or if you say, you know, experience a lot of discomfort and find out that your brother or sister just got in a car accident, that's non-local too. It could happen at the same time, but your ability to sense what's going on for someone close to you somewhere else is very real. And it's not strange, this is all normal human ability. However, the installation of Newtonian physics on us over hundreds of years has made us think that these things aren't actually possible. And this is a long-term compounding disbelief system which is put onto humanity of separation. But it's not actually what's going on.